If you got reincarnated, would you choose to be a slime? Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watcher Pass, and I'm here to talk to you about the new movie, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie Scarlet Bond. It is an anime movie, as you can tell from the very, very long opening, and it is a movie based on the anime series, That Time I Got Reincarnated by a Slime. It came out in Japan in November of 2022, and it's coming to theaters in America on January 20th, 2023. Tickets are on sale now, you can check it out, and it is basically a movie in the That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime universe. Now, my hot take is, look, I think you should rent it. If you're a fan of the series, you will enjoy this. It has plenty for you to enjoy. It's got the characters that you love, it has situations that you love. But if you're not really a fan, this might not make a lot of sense to you. And also, I don't know if this is a movie that's going to turn you into a fan. Now, for example, what was it? The Sword Art Online ordinal scale movie was the first Sword Art Online movie I saw. And I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to learn more about this world. I have to go see the entire series. I started the very first episode and went through everything else to learn more about it. Now, this movie is good. It is a fun movie for fans of the series, but I just don't think it's going to give you that itch to like go back and see everything. So that being said, I'm going to tell you a little more about the film, a few things I liked and a few things I didn't like. So in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie Scarlet Bond, you have your favorite slime that is now a demon lord, Rimuru Tempest. He encounters a new strange individual and a new strange nation, and as Rimuru Tempest does, he goes in to try to help fix whatever is going on, and that leads to a whole bunch of new characters, new interactions, and a very, very large plot that has to be unraveled. And as you can imagine, he gets very deep into it, and all of his companions also get involved because that's just what happens in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. It is a fun series. I love the series. I really, really enjoy the series. Again, I thought this movie was more of a rental. I liked it, but it just didn't really kind of hit me as much as I was expecting from a movie in this world. But let's go on to things I liked about this film. The first, hey, look, the whole gang, right? You have anyone that you liked in the anime series makes an appearance in this film, and they're mostly interwoven in. Like everyone gets kind of some sort of role in this overall story. So all your favorites are there. If you're a fan of the series, you will be happy because you will see all your old favorites and some new characters to kind of mix it up a little bit. The second thing I liked is there is some continuity, like there is some integration of the main storyline. There are some relationships that you learn more about. There are some characters that you get a little bit more backstory in, and I imagine that this will then maybe funnel into the future That Time I Got Reincarnated by a Slime anime series. So it's something that you're probably going to want to check out if you're a fan of the movie. And the last thing I liked is, I'm going to call it the later animation. Towards the last third, the animation became really nice. There were some really cool effects. There were some really good like sequences that happened that looked very impressive. And so the last third definitely kicks up a notch and is very exciting to watch. Now, things I didn't really love as much about this film. So the first is, it doesn't really advance the series. Like, this is very much an anime side story movie. It is a movie that you can go in. Like I said, there's a little bit of continuity, but overall, it is a complete side story. I imagine if there's anything that comes back into That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, it is not going to be major. Like, this is completely a side quest in the series that happens and then is over. It doesn't really do anything meaningful with the characters. It doesn't really do anything meaningful with Rimuru Tempest himself. I mean, there is nothing that really happens that is consequential other than you are introduced to this new kingdom and the things that are happening in this kingdom. The second thing I didn't really love is, I'm going to call it the opening story. This movie opens fairly confusingly. There is a thing that happens that I was just like, I don't really know what's going on. And eventually it's cleared up. But the start, maybe about the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie, I was like, I don't even know. Like, did I miss something in the series? Like, am I like not understanding what's happening? Because I just didn't know the characters, I didn't know what was going on. And it was a very, very confusing start for what I expected to be That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime movie. And the last thing I didn't like, I'm going to call it the animation. Other than the final third of the film, the animation looks like it could be straight out of the TV series. It doesn't look that much more impressive. It doesn't look that much more kind of impactful. Now, like I said, the last third, it dials it up. It makes it a little bit more exciting. But at the start, I was like, this just feels like it could be, 3 or 4 episodes of the TV series meshed together into one sequence. And that was a little disappointing because I was expecting this to kind of like knock my socks off. Look, I'm a big fan of the anime series. I really love it. And I was very excited to watch this. And like I said, if you're a fan of this series, you are going to enjoy it, but it really didn't kind of it didn't give me that wow factor that I was kind of hoping for. So that being said, the movie is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie Scarlet Bond. It's coming to US theaters on January 20th, 2023, so you can check it out then. It's a Crunchyroll production, so eventually it'll come to Crunchyroll, but if you want to see it first and foremost, you got to check it out in theaters on January 20th. And thanks so much for watching. If you liked this review, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.